What's up, everybody? Andy Gunnin here with the Fat Door Podcast with my co-host here, Jody Cieutat, Midget Mafia OG. What's going on, Jody? You here? You there? You there? Oh, hold on. I muted you. My bad. I muted you. You're on mute.
Man,
My bad.
what's up?
What's up? We're here. Welcome to the show, everybody. Fat Door Podcast here. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. This will also be dropped on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and about 17 other platforms tomorrow for Labor Day weekend. We're going to go ahead and drop this one and let it run. And we'll be doing some other, releasing the other one soon. So to get it started, thanks for watching. Like, share, follow us, please. Get some great things, but we got to do a few things here real quick. Don't forget, sortaclassy.com, sortaclassy.com for any guys that want to give your woman, spouse, girlfriend, quarter girlfriend, side girlfriend, 3/4, whatever they are, get them something, get them a present. You can get, and then ladies, get you some new stuff, earrings, whatever. Sortaclassy.com. There's stuff for everybody. It's affordable, good products. Everybody's been happy. It's a great venue. So check them out. Also, go to storefrontier.com/Andy's Room. Get you a Fat Door Podcast t-shirt. Help support the show. Helps us keep this thing going, because right now I'm funding it out of my pocket. But anyways, we got a special guest for tonight's show, for this podcast. And if you're listening later, welcome to the show. It's daytime, whatever you are. I don't know. Anyways, welcome to the show. A good friend of mine. You've seen him on my radio show, Power 108.9, All About Laughs. He does comedy all over. He is a good friend of mine, and we do a lot of shows together. Welcome, Mookie G. Mookie G, welcome to the show.
Hey,
Welcome
thanks for having me.
What's up?
Yeah. Well, you've done the radio show enough, so now it's the podcast.
Yes, finally I am on the podcast.
Yes, finally. Something's muffled with your microphone. Can you turn it up? Turn it up, or try the volume or something. I don't know. You sound muffled. You were great before pre-show.
Well, listen, I've done nothing with. I've been in the same.
I don't know.
position.
Your boob was on it before.
My
Your
boob.
was.
No, it was on my boob. Now my boob wasn't on it. Okay,
No,
and I don't call it a boob. Let me just be honest. I call it a man titty. Okay.
man titty. A man titty. They're moobs. They're moobs. They're moobs. Get it right. Moobs.
Listen, I'm doing my best with the microphone that I have.
You're good
And-
now. You're good now.
Oh,
I can hear
good.
you. We can hear you now.
Good. And
I'm not worried about now. I'm worried about later when we're on Spotify, and people when they listen to stuff, they get all weird about the sound and stuff.
That's fine. The
Yeah,
people
but
that
at least
are
you get haters.
yeah, that's right. I just
We
people
do
when
need haters. I try to
Yeah,
get haters, and I never accomplish that.
the
Keep
haters are
covering
great.
it up with the titty.
No.
Titty hate.
Oh
Titty
my!
hate.
Here we go. I'll be
And
quiet.
we're off. And we're off. And we're off.
We jumped into this fast. Okay.
Oh, I told you it was going to be one of those shows. I told you when I ran the topics by my wife and said, "Hey, we're going to be talking about this tonight." She's like, "Please don't talk about two of those items." I was like, "Yes, yes, this is going to be a good one."
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I wish we were all in the studio together instead of me sweating my what's off in my garage studio that has yet to have AC. This is still a bad idea. Bad idea, Andy. You got to get AC out here.
That should have been the first thing you put in.
Look, man. Do you know what we've been doing around this house? Look, I'm pulling this thing out. Everything else that I do comedy wise, podcast wise, is on a shoestring budget, because we have spent money. My wife, we've spent money in the backyard on the pools and getting stuff done around the house, and it's just like there's no money left. I'm barely gonna get out here to go to Vegas. I'm gonna go out to Vegas with $20 in my pocket, but like, man, I gotta make this work. I gotta eat on this for 3-4 days and then go to Oklahoma City. How am I gonna pull this off?
Ooh, good luck to you.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, money goes fast. Money goes fast.
Yeah.
Anyways, we talked about that on the podcast before. We won't beat that topic into the ground. Mookie, tell folks a little bit about you. You do comedy. We've done comedy together. For those that don't know you,
Listen, I was born and raised in Beaumont, Texas. I live in Georgia now. I've been in comedy for 4 years, but because of the Rona, make it 3 years because we were all doing nothing for 1 year. And recently here, I've been doing comedy more and more, and I love it. I love being a stand-up comedian. I am also an educator, and that's never a fun thing to do at an elementary school this time of year because the kindergarten kids love to eat us alive. This basically, it's like herding cats, basically.
Right.
So that's always fun. But that's me in a nutshell.
There you go. Have y'all had any issues with COVID and kids coming back and getting COVID? Because that seemed to happen over here at our schools. I know my stepdaughter did. Like after the second day of school, boom, like she had it, some other girl had it, and it just went. Bah, 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 bah.
No, because I work at the elementary school. I don't. Okay. It's very few kids that have had it.
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Well, it's maybe because they're teenagers.
Yeah, because they probably out doing things they shouldn't with each other.
Right. Exactly. All right, guys, let's get Jody. What have you been doing, bro? What have you been doing? What's going on? What has been going on since the last podcast with you? He's got a Shetland pony. He got a free Shetland pony, Mookie.
Yeah.
And everything that goes with it. Fence, everything. So he has people give you free hamsters and terrariums and all that stuff. He gets free Shetland ponies and like farm gear.
Yeah. So the people can't see the look on my face right now, but how you get a free pony?
Very carefully. We bought a donkey from the lady, and then about 7 months later is when she called up and said, "Hey, you want the Shetland pony?" Sure.
Wow.
But it's an older pony. It's an older pony. It's not a young pony, right? It's an older pony.
Yeah. It's kind of middle-aged.
Middle-aged. It's a free pony.
Middle-aged.
It's a free pony.
Yeah, it's still free.
Yeah, it's a free pony. Free pony. It's the damnedest thing I've ever heard.
And you got a free fence. How you get a free pony and a free fence?
It was like $9,000 worth of stuff for free.
Oh, I said I'll sell all that for $10,000. Come on now.
No.
Do you ride the pony?
No, it's the 6-year-old.
Oh, okay.
She takes care of it.
Man.
It all works out.
Guess what I figured out? I can adjust each of your volume independently. I had no clue I could do that.
See, that's what podcasting is about. We're here to take care of technical issues doing the podcast. I love it here.
Dude, again, I've never said I'm a professional podcaster. I've been doing this on a wing and a prayer, kind of like comedy. It's just been like, let's see what happens and figure this out as we go.
Yep.
So, but anyways, so guess what? So we got a big weekend coming up, Labor Day weekend, which usually signals into summer. Other than August 1st, everybody's, August 1st, pumpkin spice. No, it's not pumpkin spice. No, it's not. Swear to God, no, it's not. Stop with your bullshit.
That's September 1st. It's official now.
And I've said it on stage. I don't know how many times I even said it the other night. Give me to Labor Day. Just get past Labor Day, and you can have all the pumpkin spice you want till January. You can spice it up, pumpkin it up. I don't care what you do. You wear UGG. I don't care. Just get past Labor Day.
You just said you can wear Uggs. It is too hot for Uggs.
That's what they'll do. That's what they do. They'll wear the Uggs.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Someone said that's the best way to learn. Best way to learn. That's right. Hey, give Stream. I don't know who this is, but give StreamYard permission, and we'll know who you are, and we'll give you a shout out. But if not, you want to stay anonymous. Thanks for commenting. We got a lot more topics we're going to get into here just shortly that you are probably going to want to comment on, and a lot of folks. So so Labor Day weekend. And you guys doing anything? What you got? You guys got anything coming up? Do anything fun, special, or just hanging out?
Doing the birthday party Saturday.
You going what?
Doing the birthday party Saturday.
That's right. You got a birthday party.
Yep.
Not for the Shetland pony, but for your daughter.
Yep.
Okay.
The big 6.
Are you going to let the kids ride ponies? Or are you going to let the kids ride the pony? No.
No. My insurance don't cover that.
I was about to say that is a hazard. Don't let the kids get on the pony. Something go wrong, you will be broke. You'll be selling that pony for real.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you don't want to do that. No, I will be. I think I'm gonna go down to Dragon Con this weekend.
Dragon Con this weekend. I forgot all about that. That always slips by me somehow or another. Then I'll hear it's on. I'm like, God dang it! I always forget about that.
I love to go on Friday and Saturday nights, and all the people dressed up and reenacting every scene from just about every Star Wars or Star Trek movie out in the middle of the streets. I'm just watching. This is great. This is great.
Oh no, it's all good. It's good. It's good, fun entertainment, man. There's nothing wrong with it. And people put a lot of money and a lot of effort into a lot of those costumes and a lot of money. I mean, some of that stuff is just like, whoa. And it's like, man, I would pay good money to have that costume.
Yeah, and some people laugh at. I don't laugh at the people. I'm enjoying.
No, I don't either. I mean, there's a lot of those guys on TikTok. I'm like, I'm just impressed. It takes a lot of talent and a lot of, a lot of patience and a lot of money and paint and everything else, and talent to put some of that stuff together. Figure it out on your own.
Yeah, it's amazing to me.
Oh yeah, I love it. I'm a big nerd too. I love Star Wars. I love all that stuff. I'll know probably 75% of some of that stuff, even some of the weird dark comedy stuff. My wife's like, "How do you know this stuff?" It's like, you don't want to know what I watch and what I dive into. I mean, it's a weird world up here in my head, and a weird world out there. So I won't know some of it.
I won't know any of the anime, but anything else, I will know.
You won't know any of the anime? Well, no. I don't know a lot of the anime, but I'm just like, I know that character. I know that, especially when they got those skimpy ones, and you got the girls with they're all like, you're like, what anime character is that?
Well, you worried about the character. I'm not worried about the character. I'm looking like, ooh, that's sexy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're going a different route. That is all I had ready to go through my mind.
Okay, yeah, I'm just saying.
Dragon Con, We'll take some pictures. You need to go down there and do some TikTok is what you need to go do.
That's what you need to do. Exactly. I mean, I've seen sexy zombies. Woo, come on now.
Oh my gosh. I know where you're going, man. I've seen some of that stuff. It's like.
So we talked about your search engine and search history, Andy.
Yeah.
I think we kind of need to worry about his.
He's not searching. He's just going. He just knows where to go to, so it's not traceable on any device.
That's right.
He just goes to the hive. I'm just going to go right where they're all going to be. I don't got to look them up. They won't be popping up on my phone because they're all going to be in one spot. They're all going to be in one spot.
Yep.
Like before we got, before you could see boobs on a phone, you had to go find them at a strip club. You know where the hive is, you just go there. You don't let nobody know, no tracking device, whatever your thing is. I'm not saying, it's just whatever.
Jody, you acting way too innocent. I don't believe I don't believe the innocence.
Let me tell you something. Don't give me stuff. Yeah. You're gonna plead the fifth on this one. I can see now.
Yeah.
You plead the fifth. I see you.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing.
I clear my search engine every night.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay.
Oh my God.
I put mine in privacy mode.
Privacy. Private time. Private time. Jesus. All right, let's get into some stuff here and see what we got going on. We're back. So I know there's been a lot of stuff in the news. We're going to get to movies here in a little bit. Let's talk about some stuff that happened. We talked about it on the last podcast. We touched on it because it had recently happened, but it went nationwide. Here in Peachtree City, Georgia, where I live, the Walmart caught on fire. I'm pretty sure you've heard about it, Mookie.
Yes.
It went crazy. The day after, I actually met one of the guys from corporate headquarters at Walmart. We had a nice conversation. I won't say his name. But the Walmart burned, and now they have found who did it. The Walmart was completely burned down. It's a 14-year-old girl, local here.
What?
And yes, they didn't release her name, but unfortunately, I do know who this girl is because my daughter went in the same school.
What?
But I'm not going to say the name. But apparently, they're thinking, and they haven't confirmed it yet. I mean, she admitted to it. They picked her up. She admitted to it, and they think, but they haven't really released yet, that it's supposedly there was a tick, and I didn't see this. And as much as Jody's gone off viral on TikTok and everything, and I know we all have it for our various entertainment reasons, for not just entertaining us, but for driving people to follow us and watch us. Apparently, and I've got the article right. There was a TikTok challenge of kids going all over the country doing these TikTok challenges, doing damage or doing things. I haven't seen them, but that's the thing. Like either setting a fire or but I don't know if they were setting fires, but they were doing things like going to Walmart and just, I guess, tearing
doing
stuff up.
stupid stuff.
Yeah, I dare you to do this and just tear stuff up, which we all know we've seen. And so they don't know that exactly that's what she's did. But I mean, she took down the whole Walmart. And it's going to cost probably in the neighborhood about 20-25 million by the time they're done with it.
Yeah.
So her life is over. Basically, her parents' life is over. Basically,
yeah.
You know, it's absolutely insanity. You know, everybody was like, well, who did it? My wife brought it up first. She goes, well, maybe it was a teenager. I go, how? What do you mean a teenager? She goes, well, she knew before I did. She was like, there's supposedly these TikTok challenges of kids going out there doing this kind of stuff at Walmart. So I go, how do you know this? And I don't. I'm on it like every day, loading videos, you know, replying to comments and stuff. I'm like, how do you know this? And she's like, I just do. So they haven't released that part yet. They don't know if that or she was just. But that sucker was like a ball of fire coming down those things, and it destroyed the entire Walmart. So,
but did you see the pictures?
Yes, and I've got some. Yes, and I've got some of them on my phone. Yeah, I was going to.
I'm more concerned about these paper plates that didn't burn.
What do you mean the paper plates didn't burn?
Wait, I'm looking at the picture right now. There's literally paper plates that aren't burnt.
Well, that happens a lot in fires. What happens is the fire gets so hot. And especially like paper things. And for my years in restoration and doing a lot of fire stuff like this, when they're stacked tight and there's no air between them, just the outside will burn. Like when my grandmother's house burned to the ground, you'll find books and pull them out, and everything in between will stay exactly the same, and the outside will just be charred. Fires burn and char in different ways. But what the fire is doing is burning the accelerants, plastic, things around that. That's the thing it wants. And as soon as it eats that, it has to have oxygen. Fire has to have a food source. It's like a human. It's basically a monster. It's got to have a food source, and it's got and once it has a food source and oxygen, it can go and do whatever it wants. But if it has a hard time getting into that, whatever that is, it'll just burn the outside and move on. That's what fire does.
Yeah, I just figured it was hot enough that I wouldn't see these plates.
Well, the problem is you also have the sprinkler systems going off trying to suppress. So what ends up happening? You're steaming it. You're steaming the whole area. And those fire extinguish the sprinkler system are there just to kind of prohibit. They're not there to put out. There's not enough water coming out to put out. It's a suppression. But the amount of energy and the amount of fire that sucker had, they still haven't released, and nobody knows. They may know now of what she used as an accelerant, but that sucker, I've seen a lot of fires. I've done a lot of things over the years in fires and with the investigators, because I was doing the insurance stuff and the restoration stuff and trying to learn that, man, I don't know if she went over to the aisle with all the lighter fluids and stuff and grill stuff and just but she I mean, I'm not kudos to her, but she, because, Walmart's and stores like that, it's mostly concrete and metal and stuff. You've got to have a lot of something to really get it going to catch the stuff on the shelves. And then once the shelves go and start going, then it can just run. But it was over in the produce section. So it's like, what does she use? That's my thing. What does she do? What does she use? But, so it's like, I tell my kids, and I've told my kids when they were growing up, and I was like, look, man, whatever you do, don't be stupid, because whatever you do, I've got to be responsible for. And being a minor, they can come after me personally. They can sue the parents personally. They can, that girl's life, she'll never, whatever she does, they're going to have that, they're going to have that over her or her parents, and that I don't know.
Definitely a sad situation.
It's a very sad situation.
Yeah.
Very sad. Very sad. And I was really upset with my wife. And I said, no, and then when I found out it was, and then I kind of found out, I was like, God bless America. What are you doing? Why? Yeah. Stupidity.
Man.
Stupidity. And then if it does come out that she was doing it because she saw it on TikTok or whatever, I'm just like, that's worse than the Tide Pod challenge, It's like, you Tide Pod challenge, you're doing it yourself. You caused a fire like she could have killed somebody easily.
Yes, that's the big thing. Yeah. She could have killed somebody.
Yeah.
Walmart itself will be okay. Walmart has money where they.
Walmart, and that's not the thing. Walmart will be okay, but the problem is she's ruined her life over something stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's ruined her life over something stupid. And that's the heartbreaking thing. Is a 14-year-old has literally ruined her life over something like that.
But it's the thing, to go viral, you've got to do stupid stuff.
Look,
so how far do you push it?
We do stupid stuff, but we don't. I mean, you went viral. You're gone viral, and I mean, we don't. I mean,
that's because I'm a midget.
That did help, but. But look, I mean, there's people that go viral that aren't midgets, Jody. Come on now.
Oh, okay. That was me.
Well, people love midgets. I mean, come on.
This guy. I don't know what her thinking process was at the age of 14. I think you would know better than to try to burn down something in a Walmart.
I'm not going to say any more than this, but she had been in trouble numerous times when was in an alternative school already. I do know that. She had been in a lot of trouble. But not
that wouldn't surprise me.
But she had a history of getting in trouble, causing trouble. But not that that means anything, but it's just like, I don't know if that was a path she was on to get attention or if it was a TikTok thing. That's the only thing I don't know. And I'm just, it's bad. It's just really sad. It's like, God, kid.
I mean, especially when it's arson 1.
Dude,
I mean, your life is done.
Your life is done. And that price tag on that thing is huge.
Okay, now I'm gonna say this though. I will say this is gonna sound it's coming out of left field, but if I were shopping in that Walmart when that fire happened, I would have walked out of there with some things. I would have had a shopping cart full of things. I would have had some items in my cart that
585-inch TVs going out.
Like I was afraid for my life. I thought I paid.
I paid.
I threw my credit card back there. It's back there in the fire somewhere.
So you can't leave out with this basket. Oh, yes, I can. I paid for this. Where's the receipt? It is burning.
Where's it? I dropped it. It's in there.
It's in there.
It's in there.
Back for the receipt.
It's over there near the McDonald's in the checkout line.
All these TV. I pay for all these TVs.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But you know somebody did walk out of there with something.
Huh?
Somebody did walk out of there with something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't surprise me. But it was it was in the evening, I think. I thought it was earlier in the day, but apparently it was in the evening.
Oh, okay.
So, that's where me and my wife, I was like, someone texted me at like 1:30 because it took them over 24 hours to get that sucker out and under control.
Yeah.
It was absolute, but it was just one of those things. Is like, who would burn down a Walmart and why? And everybody was like running around. And that's when my wife popped up. She was like, I bet it's a TV.
My thing is, how do you start at the produce aisle?
She had, and that's what I was talking. That's what I was talking to a guy from Walmart about. I was like, hey man, and then he goes, I don't know. He goes, I ain't got a clue. It's over in produce. That's the damn thing. It's over there in the food aisle. It's like, did she go get and that's what I said. Did she go to the grilling section, get lighter fluid and charcoal, and then come over there? Because that's the only thing I can think of that would do an accelerant as fast and get it hot, get onto the shelves as I was like, that's what I saw. And I'm not any expert. I was just going by what I know and what I see in the pictures. It's like she used something. The
TikTok video was her roasting marshmallows in the produce aisle.
It was going down that aisle when the picture. There's that one picture. It's going down the flour aisle, down the baking aisle. So she put the marshmallows all right.
She was making s'mores.
Look, I'd get Look, we'd all be like, hey, you were making s'mores. We got it, no big deal. But apparently, this was. I'm very interested to hear if it was a part because she goes TikTok or she just goes, I just did it to do it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, it's one thing to go to a store and steal a candy bar as a kid or something like stupid like that. It's another thing to burn down a 50,000 square foot Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, it's absolutely crazy.
That Walmart is about to come back bigger and better. Woo.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, they're gonna have. The guy was telling me, he's like, man, they're gonna move heaven and earth to get this sucker back up and running because the amount of money they lose a day and people going to their competitors. He's like, you'll be surprised how fast this sucker will be back open as soon as they, clear it and release it. And I was like, oh, I know it won't surprise me at all.
Not at all.
So is there an actual hole in the roof?
Yeah, 200 foot by 200 foot roof, a hole in the roof, and the beams, they weren't structurally, but they were bent in a certain section, and they did a drone thing, and there's actually a picture of the news, but the guy told me, he's like, there's a 200 foot by 200 foot complete hole in the center of the roof. Complete hole. Because when it got
That's
over,
crazy.
I guess because as it went through the food section down towards clothing and all that, it just got more fuel and just got hotter and bigger and just went and they were trying to.
I'm just surprised nobody got hurt.
Oh, dude, I mean, they had to go in. They had to send firefighters in to kind of get it because they couldn't control it. And apparently, they had water lines going out from Walmart down and across 54, which that's a long ass haul. That's like a quarter of a mile of hose. And they said they ran out of water at least one time.
Wow,
ran out of water. Like they were going at it for so long because it was over 24, and they at one point they ran out of water somehow. They pulled, and they had to like go to other hydrants like way down, and they had 54, shut down for hours because they had to run water almost like a quarter mile. I'm like, I would have been so mad because once the firefighter's done, they have to roll those hoses back up.
Yeah.
You talking about cussing somebody? I don't like rolling my garden hose.
Yeah,
quarter mile of the. Have you ever felt how heavy an actual fire hose is? It is heavy.
Yeah.
That nylon and everything, it is heavy. It is. I'm gonna have my buddy Matt Rusk on. He's a fire. I'm gonna ask him how much. Matter of fact, he's gonna come over this. I'm like, how much is that one of the hoses weigh? It's heavy. I felt one. I'm like, and I was like, I'm out. I don't want to be a firefighter. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. All right. So this is gonna be a fun one. Y'all heard about this one? Y'all heard about the Hooters chick, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. I already know where you're going.
Here we go. Jody, you heard about this?
I've not.
Oh, this is gonna be a
you in for a treat.
You in for a treat. You in for a treat, my friend. So, Mookie, you want to start off with what I'm going down the path with?
Well, Jody, this.
I mean, I'll tee it off. I'm just gonna set up. You better be ready to volley back. I'll let you because I've got some. I'm ready.
Let's go. Go ahead.
So apparently, I think a week or two ago, a Hooters waitress in Texas. Actually, here I've got the article right here because I don't want to misquote anything and get Houston, Texas. I'm not going to say the girl's name because her name's out there. We don't need she was 24. She was taken into custody for serving customers hot wings that she had shoved up her hoo-ha.
Wow. Okay. I'm out.
Hot wings.
Let me read the article so when we talk about this, people don't think we're just saying stupid stuff because this is all real. Authorities have told us that Jessica. I said her name.
You said you were gonna say her name. It's out there now. We're using it. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm using it. It would dip into her hoo-ha on and off her period.
Yeah.
And it went on to say that family members of the claim that she suffers from multiple personality disorders, has a long history of incidents that end in either stays in jail or in mental hospitals on a 3-day hold. And not just one, a couple. And so here's what it carries. The fact that she did that with blood and fed people basically blood, and I won't say what kind of blood, but not the good, not there's not any good blood.
You was about to say not the good
kind. Yeah, no, there's no good.
None
blood.
of it is, but okay.
None of it is. But that carries a 20-year sentence, and then it carries the fact that she served people is up to 20 years in prison. While Yeah, with the blood is 20 years, and without blood is 10 years. So she's
30
looking
years.
at 30 years.
30 years.
And if you saw her picture, she just looks like a normal 20-something-year-old college girl. I mean, not that looks, but it's just like, And so apparently, come to find out, Hooters did not, and they don't know why she did it. They still don't understand why or what drove her to do it, but people witnessed this. Witnessed her do, co-workers witnessed her do it. So here's my thing. We've all been at Hooters. I mean, all three of us have been at Hooters. Come on. They have got pretty decent wings. And here's the thing. Where was she? Was she by the host? Was she by where she picks up the food and just kind of went and grabbed a wing and just went, or, it's like, or did she go to the bathroom and then bring it back and throw it on the plate? It's like, because it didn't say anything about customers, I don't think, but it's just, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Honestly,
go ahead.
From the article, I think she just went in the kitchen and did it.
Me too. That's what I'm
because people saw it. I think other co-workers saw it and they just didn't say anything to they was like, okay, it's happening. Because you think about it, in the kitchen, most of the cooks at a Hooters kitchen are men. I've seen.
They're all men. Yeah, they're typically all men. They have women, and I've seen them. But yes,
most of the men that work in Hooters work in the kitchen.
Yep.
They ain't say. I don't think a man would say anything. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm witnessing this. I see it," but they won't say anything because not only do they get to see her. They get to see her.
But apparently, look, man, them hot wings are hot when they come out, and depending on what kind of sauce.
That was gonna be the next thing.
How did she keep going? Because I like mine 3 Mile. They're the hottest you can, one of the hottest you can get.
Yeah, that's a hot. Can I use the Uchi one? Oh, I don't know what I could say.
Did she help start the Walmart fire?
No, she did not.
She did not. But I'm telling you,
she could have if she peed. It was a fire down there for real,
dude. If she got the Daytona, man, that sucker glued up with all that sugar.
I read that story and I was like, but I wouldn't be surprised. I read that story and I was totally grossed out. I wouldn't be surprised if that started because somebody asked her to do it.
Yeah.
And the fact that but here's the thing. I mean, it said that Hooters did not do a background check on her because if they had done a background check, all of her stays in jail, her mental stuff, was all on file. So this is actually a Hooters problem as well for not doing a background check.
Yes.
And I don't know in their hiring process, but they typically, most places, especially a big corporate place like that, typically does a background check. They do a background check.
Yeah.
So
but
they obviously
to work at a Hooters though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big corporations. They all typically do a background. Typically, they all do a background check now. And as big as Hooters is, and as much liability they have gone through, because they've even changed their serving of alcohol policy. Because they were doing, when the UFC they were doing all that UFC fights, all the UFC fights. If you just go to Hooters, you can watch them for free. They broadcast all the pay-per-view ones, all back when Conor McGregor was big, before Conor and all that. And people would stay there because the good fights didn't happen at midnight. So you got all these dudes in there at 6, 7 o'clock eating and drinking till midnight, and then people were getting in fist fights, in the parking lots, and because they were camped out. So then they changed their policy. Now, if you have 3, it's 3 drinks. You're cut off at 3 drinks no matter what you do. If it's 3 liquor drinks, 3 beers, they cut you off. It's that's all we're allowed to serve you corporate. That's their new policy. So, because when I've gone to eat wings, because I've got the Hooters app because they send me free wings. They send you, by the way, if you don't have the Hooters app, you not download it for your birthday because they send you free 10-piece wing. Free.
They
totally
send.
Free.
First of all, after this article, you still want to eat Hooters and rings?
That's what I was wondering.
We're not in Texas. And I go to the corporate training one. I go to the one that trains them corporately, the corporate training facility.
You walk in and say, "Let me get I want the flaming with the special sauce."
3 Mile, yeah. Without the side of coochie. Please.
Oh.
Please. Specifically when my wife goes to Hobby Lobby, because there's a Hobby Lobby that she likes. So my wife will drop me there. I'll go inside and eat and hang out watch TV, and then I'll go catch up with her 2.5 hours later inside Hobby Lobby. She's milling around still.
That's another story. Your wife is in Hobby Lobby for 2.5 hours?
Oh, she'd go at 4. She'd go solid 4. I've known her to do a solid 4 in there, dude. Whole round of golf spinning there.
Okay, we're gonna stick to Hooters right now, but say that topic for later. We need to talk about that. No, I'm not gonna talk about that. Your wife will beat me up. I know your wife.
Yeah. But yeah, so but if you don't do anything, just download the app and put your birthday and all that in there, and on your birthday, they send you in there to redeem a free 10-piece wing. And I mean, let me tell you, I mean, it's getting pricey. So I mean, and you can get them breaded, not breaded, whatever, dude. It's the best birthday present. Like I have like 6 apps for food and restaurants that I very rarely go to because they send me a free meal, and that's one of them.
Okay,
that's a $20. That's a $15-$20 meal, free lunch, whatever, right there.
I totally get it. Andy is into coochie juice. All right.
No, I'm not. That's in Texas. That's not in Georgia. But I worked in the restaurant business, and I don't know if you guys did, but I worked in the restaurant business. A lot of weird stuff goes on, but I've heard some weird stories and stuff, and seen some stuff, but nothing like that. Like this trick's sticking hot wings, like sauced up.
Yep.
I mean, I was like, she did it and threw it in there, and then they, the raw ones or whatever, and then they fried them. That's what I was thinking. No. Oh no, they finished. They finished
and battered up and sauced up. So I've heard a story like this before. So if you in Canton, Georgia, the Hooters is closed down there. I used to go to that Hooters for Monday Night Football because it was for all you can eat wings and watch the game. Well, it closed down all of a sudden. I was like, what happened to this Hooters? Why did it close down? It came out that one of the waitresses there was doing something very close to what this lady was doing, but it involved breast milk. There was a customer that would order coffee, and this waitress had a baby, and when she came back to work, the customer said, hey, why don't you just squirt some breast milk in there, and I'll just have that milk instead of regular milk. And she pulled out her breast and squirted milk into his coffee. That Hooters got closed down about a month later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if y'all remember this one. Jody, do you remember what happened at the Fayetteville Taco Bell? It's like 15, 20 years ago.
No.
You remember that story?
I remember pieces of it, but not the whole.
There were guys doo-dooing in the ground
beef.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And serving it. Because they make it in this big bucket, the big bucket, and they just scoop it out. So when they were making it, they would... Yep.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say on that one. Okay.
Yeah. Again, I don't eat Taco Bell anymore, and I very rarely eat out anymore. And it's not because it's just prices of everything now. And
I'm now making ham and cheese sandwiches.
Right. I mean, I will make.
Forget all those places.
Uncrustable, whatever.
After listening to these stories that we're talking about now, especially that last one you just said, I may be done eating out. Dude,
it's not worth the hassle anymore. And I hate to say that because I mean, it used to be fun or enjoyable, but it's not now. And now people's doing all this crazy, and it's like people are getting weirder and crazier. And like these TikTok channels, what's next? They're gonna start doing this and doing this stuff and then putting it on TikTok to become famous. And like,
I mean, remember when they were licking the Bluebell ice cream?
Oh yeah, I do remember. Yeah. I remember people were opening up, and I remember that.
And that wasn't even a challenge. That was just people saw that video and just started doing it.
Stupid.
You had to check your ice cream before you. Whoa!
Oh, my camera fell. Hold on. Sorry, I was getting a beer out of my ice chest. Apparently, the cord was on there. Okay, continue talking. I'll be back.
Yeah. So we were talking about the licking of the Bluebell ice cream. Yes. Yeah. So you had to check your Bluebell before you purchased the Bluebell.
I always wondered why they didn't have a plastic cover over them. Like I didn't realize you could open them and just eat.
Yeah. They didn't. They needed that extra ring around it just to keep it sealed correctly. It's hard to focus right now with Andy getting himself up.
Sorry. Okay. I haven't unplugged my microphone this time, but I dropped the but I dropped the camera. Sorry.
It's like we were in Toy Story. It's like Andy's home.
Yeah.
Sorry. For those listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or any 17 platforms, they aren't getting motion sickness.
Right.
But yeah, the Bluebell. But then they do something for a minute. Like they used to they strapped it with something, or like I remember going to Kroger and they had some like those metal wires around it.
They had something.
You had to like unhook it at the register. I was like, y'all couldn't just wrap it in plastic and say, hey, if it's not wrapped in plastic, you're on your own.
Yep.
They put metal wire like with like this black knob thing where it hooked into. So when you went to register and they rung it up, which now it's self checkout, so I don't know how you done do it now, but then they done hook it and open it. I'm like, Bluebell is not that great of an ice cream to be going.
Whoa, that's blasphemy. Bluebell.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad.
That is the best ice cream. That's
the best ice cream. How is that the best ice cream?
That's my opinion. You was just not. I love Bluebell. That's my number one.
Which flavor? Which one is the best? And which one is your favorite?
Butter pecan is number one. Strawberry is number two, and homemade vanilla number three.
But their vanilla is good. I will give you that. I'm a purist on vanilla. It's got to be good. It's got to be natural. It's like Breyer's, vanilla bean. Don't give me the French vanilla bullshit. Give me the bean. Give me the speck. And Bluebell has a very good vanilla. They do. They have a very good vanilla. I will give you that.
But they don't have the mac and cheese ice cream.
Wait, what the hell?
No, they don't have the mac and cheese ice cream or the pizza ice cream. Yeah, but my buddy Andy Frampton's been tasting those. Yeah, apparently there's this. They have these mini bites. What's the name of the brand? Do you remember? It starts with.
I don't remember. Yeah, it's some weird brand.
It sounds like that.
Hold on, y'all keep talking. I'll pull it up on TikTok. I'll pull it up on TikTok.
No, I don't. You can pull it up all you want to. I will.
Shut up. I don't know what you said. Shut up too. But Bluebell's the best. Hers is milk chocolate. All right, I'm gonna pull up my buddy Andy Frampton because
Erica knows what's up
on his show in West Virginia. Solid dude. He did a taste test of both of them. I had not even seen this ice cream. I don't even think we have, or we don't have it here at the Kroger. I have.
Good thing, because who wants to eat mac and cheese ice cream?
It's horrible. It is disgusting.
You've tried it,
Jody?
Yes, it's disgusting. It's horrible.
Yeah.
So
you
Jody,
don't remember the name? It's Van Leeuwen.
Yeah, it's some weird brand.
It's called VanLeeWen. Matter of fact, go follow our buddy Bronco Swanson, Andy Frampton, or Bronco Swanson is his name on TikTok. Very funny dude. But he did the mac and cheese one, and he about threw up, I think, in the sink. And then he said the pizza one, it was a very light hint of pizza. Well, where did you get it? Where did you get it? Because I haven't seen it at Kroger or nothing. Where did you get it, Jody?
It was at Walmart. Don't get it now, though.
Well, no, it's all burned down.
Yeah, it was at Walmart.
Oh, was it at Walmart?
That's what made Walmart burn down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was horrible.
That's just some things just don't belong like ice cream-ish.
Right. Well, again, we talked about this last podcast. Me and Jody did, but we can rehash it again, which is fine. They came out with a thing that Doritos said that they make, all these weird flavors like mustard and like what we're talking about, mac and cheese. It's a gimmick thing to get people's attention to go, ooh, I don't know if I'd try that, or to buy it and try it. And then you subconsciously, or you go, well, I want the good one. So you'll buy the bad one, or the one you don't know, the mustard or the mac and cheese to try it. But then you will buy the other, like Cool Ranch, because if it's bad, I got to have some Cool Ranch or the good kind to come chase that. So it's a way for them to sell their top items. Like Cool Ranch is Doritos, one of their top items. So if you buy the mustard, they don't care if they lose money on the mustard because it's driving you to buy more of the original crap, and you're buying double.
See, perfect marketing for me is just to have a good ice cream like Bluebell and just go buy some damn Bluebell. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay.
Well, and now with all these, people are doing these taste challenges, and I'm gonna taste it, and spit it out. It's horrible.
Have you seen the Nutter Butter and the zebra cakes?
No, I have not.
I have seen
the zebra cake is good. Yeah.
The Little Debbie ice creams.
Yep.
Little
Yeah,
Debbie has
we talked about
snack
that
cake ice
on the
creams.
radio show. Yeah, they've got the
Yeah.
Little Debbie ice cream too. But no,
Yeah.
I've not seen the zebra cake peanut butter. Which peanut butter. I'm a hooker for.
Yeah.
I'm a peanut butter hooker.
Yeah, the Nutter Butter's good, but the Zebra Cakes is awesome.
Zebra cake, peanut butter zebra cakes.
You got Nutter Butter, and then you got Zebra Cakes. 2 separate ones. I guess you can mix them.
Oh, okay. I thought you said they made them. They made a
No.
butter.
They're
It's 2
separate.
separate.
I was freaking
Yeah.
out. I was freaking out. Freaking out. Freaking out. I was like, I gotta go to the damn store again. Shit. My wife's already yelled at me for spending $88. I'm like, shit, gotta go back.
Oh my gosh.
Well, what were we saying? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, but Doritos, but that they've done this, like they'll make these bullshit flavors and they don't care if they lose money because you'll buy it. They may break even if they lose money, it drives you to buy another flavor or another whatever or what they have.
Yeah.
And promotion and all that stuff. And it gets and people doing these taste tests and go, oh, this and that. And it's more promotion. It's just promote, whether good or bad, like we said, good or bad, it's especially bad.
Any publicity is
rules.
good publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what were you
Wow.
saying, Mookie? Okay, I got confused. This peanut butter zebra cakes messed me up, but you were saying messed me up. We're gonna have to call Little Debbie. That's right, Little Debbie ice cream. That's where we're going. Little Debbie ice cream, because we talked about it on the radio show. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they came. Yeah, go ahead.
I haven't tried it. I've stopped eating sugary things. Too much sugary things. So I'm staying away from ice cream and sugary things right now.
I did say that joke. I did say that joke on stage that I talked about on the radio show, talking about when because they have the different flavors. They have oatmeal cream pie.
Yes.
They have the Nutty Buddy. They have the honey bun, and it comes with the side of pack Newports. I did
Yes.
that on stage. And people fell like, you called Mookie and Michael off guard in their studio. Then I was like, that dude on stage was awesome. It got just as much hit. There's a dude who goes, oh, no, you just didn't say that. I go, I did. He's like, you're right. I go, that's all I'm saying.
That's a good one. You still should use it. As long as that ice cream is available, still use it.
I will. Trust me. I will. I just haven't done it in a while yet. I need to bring it back out.
Oh, my gosh.
The
Speaking
problem
of
is
mixing,
now I've got so much stuff. I'm like, what do I bring into the party? Depending on the time we have. But anyway.
right. I don't know. We mentioned pumpkin spice earlier, and now we're talking about mixing food. Have y'all seen that Spam has pumpkin spice Spam?
Oh, yeah. They've come out with that several times. This is not the first year they've come out with that.
And this is the first time I've ever seen it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now,
Spam.
I've not tried it. I do not have the stupidity or the balls to try it.
I thought it was fake at first. Someone
Yeah.
sent me a message. I was talking about Spam, and someone sent me a message. She was like, there's pumpkin spice Spam. I say, there's no way. And of course, I jump on Google, and Google was like, yeah, you can find it at Walmart, Amazon. I was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, Walmart will carry a lot of their weird flavors.
Yeah.
They will carry a lot, like the bacon one or the sriracha one, I think. But yeah, they will carry some of them, but some of the weirder ones.
Ah, gosh.
Yeah. But I pulled up. I had a thing. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. I had a chart with all the different types because it's getting into spam season. It's spam season. It's hunting season. And I always take a thing in spam and eggs, spam and a biscuit, spam and cheese and eggs is amazing this time. When it gets winter and hunting season, all that stuff, it's great.
Apparently, Spam and rice is a thing too.
Yeah,
in the Asian community.
Yeah, very big in the Asian community, especially Hawaii and stuff like that. Hawaii's the biggest consumer of spam in the world. Did you know that? Didn't know if you know that.
No, I don't consume Spam.
Well, I'm just telling you, the biggest the biggest consuming market of spam is Hawaii.
Wow. Okay.
It's no joke. It's a fact. And if you ever get that in a trivia contest, you're welcome. You just got 3 points or 2 points, whatever.
Do they put Spam on? Do they put Spam on pizza there?
I mean, you can.
Ugh.
Dude, spam is good. Like my wife says, look, it depends on how you've been. Look, people have been fed spam the wrong way a lot of times because it is weird. Unless you like Vienna sausages, then you can kind of eat it raw. Some people don't fry it enough. I like mine fried. And when I say fried, it has a nice crust, like a steak on the sides. Okay. So it's
like a
it's
steak.
like
You
a
compare
strip,
spam to steak.
and it's fried. And it's fried on both sides. Yes. It has a nice crust, a crispy crust. And when you get it that hot, and the fat in it will actually render down and become very good, and it creates a different taste. It creates a very meaty, very good taste, other than just this weird slimy mush, which it can. You know what I'm saying?
Andy, you sound like you're on Chopped right now, and this is one of your mystery dishes that you have to cook with.
Dude,
Your
if I was
mystery.
on that show and they brought out spam, I'd be like, y'all just need to leave because it's over. Get your ass out. $10,000 is mine.
Your mystery ingredient is spam.
I'm like, ow, hell no. That or corned beef hash.
No.
What? We mean no.
No.
You've been fed it the wrong way. And I fed my wife spam the way I've cooked it, and corned beef hash. She's like, "Oh my gosh, it's never been cooked this way for me." I'm like, "It's the way it's cooked and made. It makes all the difference."
Okay.
Take your word for it.
I'm telling you. There are 15.
I'll stick to my zebra cake ice cream.
Zebra cake peanut butter. That's the best idea ever. We have got to make that thing happen. Swear to God, it's messing me up. All right, so there are exactly 15 flavors of spam.
What?
County. Here, if you're watching, if you're listening, so there's hickory smoked, Kino. There's chorizo. I've never seen the chorizo one. I would buy the chorizo one. Some of these I've never seen, and I see them all the time, but I very rarely come across them, even at the warm up. You got to go to like a Midwest city or something, I think, or somewhere out of Georgia, because some of these flavors they'll have them on the shelves.
Are they on Amazon?
They have
Are they on Amazon?
I was about to say, maybe
you
can
can
find
get
them
them,
on
but they're freaking ridiculous. They're like $30 to have them shipped and all that stuff. Yeah, there's turkey spam.
Well, you just compared it to steak, so
I get the 25% less sodium now, because the 25% less sodium has a better taste, and it's still salty, but it's not as salty as the original. Plus, I have high blood pressure. And there's hickory smoke. There's spam. Okay, here they are. They got them listed. Here we go. There's spam teriyaki. I would try that just to see. There's spam that's made with real Hormel bacon. Well, isn't spam bacon anyways? It's pork.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's made with Hormel bacon. There's spam chorizo. It has a peppery kick. There's spam hot and spicy. I would love to try that. There's spam roasted turkey spam, so you can, for your next holiday meal, Thanksgiving, like the Pilgrims. Spam hickory smoke, spam garlic. I'm a big garlic dude. I'd try it. And then it gives you the recipe of how to do spam with sushi rice and all that stuff. So yeah, 15 flavors and counting, supposedly. So yeah, those are some weird flavors. Now here's my thing: who sat around and goes, "All right, here we're gonna do. We're gonna make some spam flavors, and we're gonna vote," and they come up with those.
And we're gonna add pumpkin spice.
Well, you know what? The reason, again, we bitch about pumpkin spice. Everybody's bitching about it, so it's gonna be on shelf. Somebody's gonna, they're gonna buy it and try it.
Yeah,
and that's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
Yep.
Buy it to try it. Matter of fact, I just dug out a can out of my my box over there. It's sitting there right. I got my corned beef hash over here. I got a can of spam. I'm ready. I'm ready for it to get cold, and then we can spam it up.
Okay.
You can only do it at certain times. It's a fall winter thing for me. It's a fall winter thing. It's not like a hot day or whatever. It's just I try to do those things because they're good. They're not good for you, but they're good, and it's kind of one of those treat things. It's like seasonal things, because I think some things you can overdo, all year round.
So wait a minute. You just said you dug up a can of spam and a can of
I had a box. I was traveling
in your garage.
Yeah. Well, I've got my food box, my hunting food box, and I was going up back in the spring up to Lake Wadawi and working with a buddy of mine, and we were renting a house. They rented us a house to stay up there for the week. So I would go back and forth with like dry good foods and stuff like that. So we didn't have to spend a lot at the grocery store, even though they were giving us money for groceries. We would bring And so I had a can of Spam. I always bring a can of Spam in reserve. It's like I got my first aid kit, got my emergency backup Spam. I got a can of corned beef hash. So
How
if
old
things
is
go
that
down
Spam?
or things go sideways, we're covered. We're going to eat.
How old is the Spam?
Oh, it's this year I bought it, man. Dude, it won't expire till 2025.
Okay.
You want me to go get it and show you?
No, absolutely not. I don't want to see meat that can stay fresh,
Dude,
fresh that long.
have you ever tried getting a can of Spam when the thing comes off, the little pull tab comes off? Holy crap. It's like breaking a safe. It is sealed tight. Sealed tight.
Okay.
I mean, you try it without a can up and see what happens.
I'm not gonna.
I've thrown it against trees and it didn't explode. Swear to God, it's happened at the hunt camp.
How did you get in?
I eventually found a knife I was willing to mess the blade up and then punctured through it and just went all the way around it like that and then grabbed it with a pair of pliers and peeled it back.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, you will not keep me from eating. Okay, I'm just going to tell you this right now, and especially I'm fixated on certain things. Come hell or high water, we're getting in there. Okay.
Enough said, Andy. Enough said. Don't come between Andy and his food.
No. People, there are stories. Okay. It's been a good one, man. We only got like a couple minutes left. So I'm going to bring up this topic, movies, because of Jody. Jody, this is specifically for Jody and Mookie. We'll get to yours later too, but you can chime in. So Jody, Mookie, Jody has never seen Goodfellas.
I haven't either.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Who are my friends?
Not just me.
Nor have I seen Scarface.
That's it. Y'all are both off the show right now. The show is now going solo. I'm finishing.
Hey, the DVD did come in.
Okay. Have we watched it yet?
No.
God damn. Excuse me.
I got it, though.
Okay. I give it to you. You got it, but you got to watch it.
All right. I'll watch it.
All right. Well, that just went south. No, good thing I didn't have a whole 10-minute slot talk about movies. Thank God, because y'all just let me down on that topic. But anyways, so what's a movie that y'all seen recently that surprised you that was better than you thought, whether it was Netflix, Hulu, or whatever? Was there something that you found lately that you're like, oh crap, I watched that and it was way better, or now it's a kind of a movie I could watch again or something like that?
Wow.
Mookie, have you found anything? Have you watched anything? I mean, I know you're in school and early mornings and stuff.
I have not watched a movie in a while. I'm trying to think, what was the last movie I saw?
Well, that's a good thing. You're obviously too busy to watch a movie. Apparently, I have way too much downtime.
I went to the movie theaters. I went to the movie theater to see something, but I can't remember what it was.
But
no, I'm just trying to think.
Jody, I know you haven't watched Goodfellas, but have you watched anything else? Have you watched anything? Okay, I know not to use movies with you guys ever again as a topic.
I got a 6-year-old. I watch cartoons.
Okay, I gave you that. Okay, I love cartoons. I love Pixar, dude. I watched the new Buzz Lightyear thing. Have you seen the new Buzz Lightyear movie?
No, we've not done that.
I have a movie that I watched recently.
What'd you do? What'd you watch?
This is now. I mentioned this to some comic friends at a show. We were backstage, and they looked at me like I was crazy once I said this. I saw the movie Dune for the first time.
Original Dune or new Dune?
The new Dune.
Okay.
And I've never read the book. I've never seen the original Dune either. And I said, I like the movie. I said, I like the movie. And everyone looked at me as if I was crazy.
Because true original Dune people, folks like myself who've read the book and watched the movie, we are purists, and they didn't hold up. I couldn't pull myself to watch it. Jody, could you agree or disagree with that statement?
Yeah.
You watched the original Dune, right, Jody?
I watched it. It's been a long time ago.
Been a long time. Okay.
Yeah.
But you've seen it.
Yeah. So apparently I need to go at some point and watch the original Dune.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's watch the original Dune. But I stumbled across the other night a new Jamie Foxx movie, which, by the way, I was in a movie with Jamie Foxx, a Jamie Foxx movie 2 years ago. That movie has yet to be released, but this one filmed and came out. Assholes. Anyways.
On the Netflix one.
Yes, the vampire one, the Night Shift with Snoop Dogg, and it was surprisingly very good. I thought it was going to be cheesy over the top, and it was actually very good.
Good. I have to agree. I forgot that I watched that, but I agree with you. I was surprised that
it was a good hour and a half. It wasn't. Oh, they didn't go too far. They didn't go over. It was a good. I had something. Hour and a half. Good flick.
Yeah, I found it entertaining.
I did too. So see, you watched something.
I forgot about that. See, it didn't stick out to me.
You don't got messed up with Bluebell. I got messed up with Jody telling me there's peanut butter zebra cakes out there.
You're right. I forgot. Forgot about that movie.
Focused. Anyways, well, we're here where we're at our hour, so we're done. Jesus. I'm making a note. Do not talk movies with Jody and Mookie.
It's a good point.
Do not talk food.
No, you can talk food with me.
No, I know I can talk food with you. And Jody likes good food too, I know. But anyways. Well, that's our show, folks. As crazy as it was. I think that's our show for tonight. I'm sweating too much. I'm about to go jump in my pool. I'm going to have to take another shower sitting here in my garage studio. So, Jody, tell everybody where they can watch, follow you, your TikTok. How's TikTok going? You gave away the hat. And
we gave away the hat.
Okay. And gave away the hat. And things are still going good?
Yeah. We're getting about 1,000 to 2,000 a week still.
Okay. There you go.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, Jody blew up. Go look at him. He blew up. Like, he was doing stuff there for a while. And then all of a sudden, a few weeks back, something caught and just ran, and it just kept running, and then everything ran from there. Like everything he had posted prior, on top of that, it just all went crazy. Like and he'd been on there for a minute. Now he didn't just start it up. He just he was wasn't doing anything crazy like burning down a Walmart, but I mean he was he was just talking to folks and doing stuff, and then it just caught and just went. And now he's got like almost 100,000 followers, like in the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I made $30 on Live.
What?
Yeah, people send him unicorns and all that weird stuff on Live. Tell him about
it. I've made $30.
30, but that's big money.
Yeah, that is big money.
Dang.
That's enough to get us some spam.
And peanut butter zebra cakes.
Yeah.
It must be the pony. The pony is adding to your TikTok.
Hadn't even showed the pony.
No, he hasn't even done one with the pony yet, dude.
Hadn't even showed the pony.
He's not even like. Let's be honest. There's a lot of little people out there, a lot of midgets out there that have been trying to do like weird shit, and it doesn't take off. He hasn't been doing anything weird, like crazy. Like some of these dudes are like letting people throw them and jump off of shit. He's just like, I'm just here to do my shit, and people are like, okay, I can. One of the funniest things he did though that I associated with is that he did a bathroom one where he ran in the bathroom and he bounced off the door trying to get in. He grabbed the door and then it didn't open and he bounced off of it. I thought because I've had that happen. I've done that. I don't know more times than I can count. And it wasn't because he was. It was just like, holy shit, I relate to that. That's probably the comic as a comedian. That was funny as shit. It was funny just in general. In general, it was just funny. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Wow. It's nice to be on a podcast with a famous TikToker.
But he's been getting recognized. He got recognized at Walmart. Didn't you get recognized at the Walmart that burnt down, or was it the Noonan one?
No, it was the Walmart in Fisher City. Yeah.
The one that burnt down.
Yeah. I took pictures with a bunch of kids and.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang. I've got to meet you in person now so I can take a picture with you.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
put you on my shoulders.
It's crazy. But that's the thing. You never know what people, it's like I did that stupid mailbox video the other day. I was just doing it to do it. didn't really, and just threw it up there because nothing had been really doing that well. Not that I was just like, all right, I'm just going to do this. I hadn't posted anything in a while. I'm going to do this how, and talk about them because people can relate to Amazon. 45,000, 47,000, 2,000 likes. Blah, 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 blah. It's still just running on its own.
Yeah.
And then the things you try to do that you actually put some effort into.
Yeah.
Production wise, script wise, thought wise, does dick.
Yeah.
It's definitely gotta be natural.
But then there's a lot of people that produce a lot of stuff that have like multi cameras and great lighting and video editing. And I'm like, y'all spent all day on this. Y'all spent time, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah,
I can appreciate that. And it's like it's trying to figure out what people like. I was like, but that mailbox and so on. I'm like, and my wife's like, well, now you got to do more projects. I'm like, no, stop. I know where you're going with this.
That's good. Yeah.
you should do a whole series on spam.
We should do a whole series. But actually, there's a lot of people that have done spam. There's actually a spam one out there, and there's people that have done a lot of things showing. I'm like, it's overdone. Once I see it's been done, I'm like, it's overdone.
Yeah.
Like, it's overdone for me. It's just typically I just wake up or I'm just like, oh, this seems fun. Let's just, I'm just like, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Wow. But again, Jody's proven, and I think my mailbox video kind of proved to me, and just do your shit. Just do your normal shit.
Just do you and see what happens.
Just do you, see what happens. That's it. But so Jody's trending.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is.
Yeah.
$30 trending.
$30. That's more than me.
Yeah.
I have $19 right now on Facebook, so you're doing much better than me.
Facebook.
Yeah.
On Reels or what?
For reals. I
haven't gotten any money, and I've got stuff that's gone off like 100,000, something crazy.
Have you signed up to make the money?
I thought I did. I need to go in there and make sure because I thought I did. It said something about $100 and something. I don't know. I need to go in there and look, but I think I got to do it on my computer. I can't do it on my phone.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting at $19 right now. A whopping $19.
I think I've gotten collected $50 total on TikTok, and I'm not cashed it out. I think there's $50 sitting in that little creator fund thing.
I don't even know if I don't even have that on TikTok. I don't even.
Once you hit 10,000, you can go live, and you can. I think that's when the creator fund kicks in.
Yeah, well, remember I got kicked off of TikTok and I had to start all over.
That's your fault.
That's not my fault.
Don't blame us for you getting kicked off TikTok.
Okay, let's start over for the dumbest. My feet got me kicked off of TikTok. Come on.
Are they too sexy?
I got sexy feet.
Effed up feet on TikTok.
I have my feet are too beautiful for TikTok. Come on.
The foot fetish people went, it's too much. I can't. I just,
Gosh.
They keep me looking at that at work and on Zoom, just sitting there in Zoom going, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't do anything. Still in the meeting. Still focused. Mookie's feet, and they start reporting your feet. Mookie's feet get reported. I'm gonna talk about your feet on stage. Watch what happens. I'm gonna do it on the next show we're on. I'm gonna talk about it. How you got kicked off there, how sexy your feet are, how people on Zoom calls it.
Then people are gonna. I would get. Excuse me, sir. Can I see your feet, man? I don't need. No.
$5.
Actually,
I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna leave, and then you're gonna be left there.
Yeah, Jody, I think you're right. I should have sold for money. You can see my feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
OnlyFans.
Yep.
OnlyFans.
Only toes.
Only toes. Only toes and hoes. Only toes and hoes, baby.
Gosh.
All right, let's land the plane. All right, Jody, tell everybody where they can find you.
Midgetmafia.us. Everything's on there.
.us. That's the website now.
That's the website.
Did it change? Did it change? Or did it change?
The midgetmafia.us is the website, and you can go on there and click on everything we do.
Okay, I thought it was midgetmafia.com. Sorry, my bad. I'm glad I didn't post that. Okay, so my bad.
Yeah,
Continue.
Because we're American.
And they can find you on TikTok at
Yep. Midget Mafia OG.
Midget Mafia OG on TikTok.
Yep.
Mookie, where are you going to be? What are you going to be doing where people can find you, follow you, listen to you, find your sexy ass feet? Tell us.
You can find my sexy ass feet in my socks and shoes. But on Facebook, you can find me at Mookie G Comedy. Instagram Mookie_G_comedy. YouTube Mookie G Comedy. You can also listen to a podcast that I co-host with Erica Benefield. That's news to me. And also next Friday, I will be in Sugar Hill, Georgia. That's the day before I leave for Vegas. So if you're in the Sugar Hill, Georgia area, come on out to Sugar Hill Distillery and come get your laugh on.
I'd like to be on that show. That'd have been a fun show, man, before we went to Vegas. But anyways. Just mess with. No, we'll be in Vegas. Me and you both will be in Vegas.
Yes, we will.
Both will be in Vegas. We'll talk about that next week as well. We'll both be in Vegas. Yeah, Mookie G and I will be in Vegas with the World Series of Comedy at the Strat of the LA Comedy Club. You're performing at
the Notary on Tuesday night. On that Tuesday night,
it's called Notoriety.
Oh, Notoriety. I said the Notary, like I'm getting notarized. But yeah.
But what day are you doing that again? I'm sorry, didn't mean.
That is the 13th. Tuesday the 13th. I will be performing at the Notoriety.
Tuesday the 13th. Notoriety late show. You'll post the link so people can watch virtually. I'll be performing on the Sunday 6:00 Pacific, 9:00 Eastern show at the LA Comedy Club with the World Series of Comedy.
Look at that. You know the Eastern and Central time zones and everything.
Well, dude, you're going to learn it. You got to learn it when you get in this game, especially when you go to Vegas and come back. You got to know it because people, you'll make the mistake and post the wrong time. Mess people up.
I'll post that when it's that time. I'm waiting until it's close to the time so I can post the right times.
Yeah, because everybody can buy virtual tickets. It's a donation. They ask for at least $20, but you can donate $5-10 and get in and watch the show. Any of the shows, the one I'm on, the late show that Mookie's on, whatever. So yeah, and I'll be posting links as well on mine. So anybody wants to do that. And if you're listening to this past September 2022, you're screwed. You'll
miss out.
It's over.
You'll miss out.
Over. So just wanted to put that out there for those that are listening a year or two down the road. If they are, they are. If they're not, they're not. I don't know.
But thanks for listening anyway.
Thank you for listening anyways. I have felt it coming miserably. I stopped podcasting, and therefore I am now, anyways, no. Just kidding. All right, folks. That's it. That's it for us here at the Fat Door Podcast. This has been a fun show. Thank you, Mookie G, for coming on. Always a pleasure. I'm going to be, if I don't see you before, I will see you in Vegas.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
See you next week, my friend. Watch Goodfellas.
I will. I promise.
We're not talking movies ever on the podcast again until you say, Andy, I've watched Goodfellas. And I'm like, okay, now we can talk movies. Which is hard for me because I love movies.
I'll watch it.
I'm just messing with you, dude. All right. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys.
Y'all be easy now.
See ya.
Yeah. Go like us, follow us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating. Just click 5 stars. You ain't even got to say nothing. We know we're stupid. Just click 5 and be done. And see you.